Previously on Sports Science, we brought in the biggest idiot on the planet to take a 50-mile-per-hour tennis ball to the testicles. That single hit generated millions of hits on the internet. But since most hits to the nuts in professional sports generate more force than 68 pounds, we decided to up the ante to see if someone can take a hit with at least 10 times that amount of force. We want to set a world record for the hardest blast to the nuts. To attempt to set this insane record, we found two of the bravest volunteers in the history of sports science. Karate experts Sacharnoski and Kirby Roy. Rod is a well-known international master of the martial arts, and his student, Kirby Roy, is a lethal black belt. Both Rod and Kirby claim they can take a colossal impact to the testicles and not feel a thing. How's that? By using a technique Rod created called combat ki.
What is combat ki?
Combat ki is the ability of a martial artist to be able to take a full power blow, strike, kick to a vital area of the human body and survive it without injury.
What's an example of a vital area?
Adam's apple, testicles, ribs, places where you would normally get hit by a good puncher or kicker and be put down immediately.
But getting to that point takes years of the most painful training known to man.
When I first began taking kicks to the testicles, there was a lot of fear involved. So I started to develop a system where I could get myself to higher levels of accepting the pain and acknowledge it. It takes about 5 years of good training.
5 years of taking thousands of kicks to the nuts? That's supposed to be good training? Rod may be the master of combat ki, but his star student Kirby will be taking today's abuse. But Kirby may want to rethink getting his cojones crushed when he sees who we've brought in. 6'8", 290-pound big-time bruiser, Justice Smith. This American gladiator delivers beatdowns in MMA and K1 fights.
Someone tried to send his nuts up to his skull. You know what I'm saying?
In his kicking power, our tech scan sensors reveal that Justice kicks with a whopping 1,000 pounds of force.
Yeah. That's the ticket.
That's like getting your testicles smashed by a sledgehammer.
Man, I feel for this guy.
This is quickly becoming the riskiest kick in sports science history. The tennis ball that hit our volunteer put him down with only 68 pounds of force. But a kick from Justice is actually 15 times more powerful. And it could easily break Kirby's pelvic bone or rupture a testicle.
In the name of science, I'm gonna hit this cat.
But before Kirby's rocks get rolled for our record-breaking kick, he's offered to show his technique for taking massive blows to vital areas. So he's going to take a punch to the Adam's apple.
Kirby, have you ever been struck by a man this big?
It's big.
So Justice is the biggest human being you've ever been struck by?
Yeah. Big as arms.
That's all that count, baby.
You ready to do this?
Let's do it.
over 600 pounds of force. That's like having a 16-pound bowling ball drop on your neck from 9 feet. But Kirby shows no effect from the vicious hit.
You felt fine. You don't have a sore throat or anything?
I'm thirsty.
At 50 years old, he's he got the body of steel, I guess.
In most cases, a chop like that would have crushed a person's trachea, possibly resulting in death. Yet Kirby is somehow unaffected by this massive hit to the neck.
He took your best shot.
It was definitely a good shot, but the result just made me feel like a little punk.
It's time for us to move on to the big blow. Straight to the testicles. You're ready to just take Justice's best kick straight to the nuts, right?
We wire up Kirby with a heart monitor to get a baseline reading of his pulse. Last season, when our amateur daredevil got nailed in the nads, his pulse redlined at 182 beats per minute. So when Kirby gets jacked in the jump, his heart rate should skyrocket.
Can you pull tight? I mean, clearly there's nothing.
There's no cup. They're there.
There's nothing. So if I just go whack, you're not protected at all.
There's no protection.
You ready to do this?
I'm ready to do it.
You ready to do this?
Can Kirby take the kick like a man? Or will Justice's boot destroy his manhood?
3, 2, 1.